also wanted to dive deeper into kind of like the dynamic between like men and women. You know what I mean? As a man, as a man, I'm a man at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I find it hard to kind of like understand traits. You know what I mean? Like, or the things that women do. You know what I mean? Because I feel like as men we're more kind of just open. You know what I mean? We're more oblivious to things. We're more I guess slower. With how we work. It's like if you look at the like masculine and the feminine, traits. Feminine is more intelligent, more care. Loving, caring, whatever. And men is more, or masculine is more, leadership and protecting. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't even know. I don't even know. But it's intelligent. We're not as intelligent. You know what I mean? And I don't mean to say that like men ain't smart. Like I'm not saying that, but we might be smart in other things. But emotionally, even though I try to consider myself emotionally intelligent, I'm blind by a lot of things. Like I said, you know what I mean. I can't. I'm stunted. Being a man. Um, and that what I mean. Like that shows how much power like just from being a woman. You know what I mean? Like how much power like like I am never mind. I'm not even gonna get into that, you know what I mean? But I wanted to I guess yeah, it sometimes, I want to point the finger, you know what I mean? Or it baffles me, like how could somebody do this? And it might not be as black and white as to men and women, maybe we all both have like similar traits, but I think whether it's with the games, women play or how they live, how they move through life, how they deal with things, you know what I mean? I think you have to look at it, get out of your like, selfish point of view, you know what I mean? Everything's about you. You're not the victim. You are not the victim, dude. Get the hell out of it. Like, bro, like everybody, that's for everybody too. Men and women, bro. Get out of your victimhood because you are not the victim. You are not a victim. Anyways, but I think, for men, we kind of internalize everything. We find it hard to feel emotions and understand them and how to deal with them. And so we kind of like internalize everything. We take everything personal. You know what I mean? So when women are doing all these things, it's like it's personal. It feels like an attack on us. It's like, oh, I mean, it might be an attack on you, but it might not be um solely because of you. You know what I mean? But we kind of find it we internalize everything. We find it personal. You know what I mean? And then with this we categorize like all women, are these things, I mean, bad, narcissistic, like, oh, like, bro, I'm just tired of it, you know what I mean? But I think when you gotta look at it, it's like a every day in life, you know what I mean? Especially if somebody feels a lot, is more sensitive than others, you know what I mean? Especially being a woman, in this world, in this day and age, you know what I mean? It's there's a lot of cycles coming in at you, you know what I mean? Especially being, like I said, a black woman or ethnic, well, like even a Latino, whatever it might be, you know what I mean? If you got some melanin on your skin, you're a target on both things, you know what I mean? Imagine being a black woman and gay, you know what I mean? Imagine that, bro. That's like a triple entendre, bro. That is not okay. That is not good. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not good in the sense of being in this world, being that. You know what I mean? You're a target from all three. All three ignorant, freaking, scum of the world, you know what I mean? But anyways, but I kind of like look at it like in that sense, you know what I mean? And I kind of take that, especially like right now, I'm taking that in, I'm seeing that, I'm realizing that, it kind of, it softens the blow, I don't, I get it, when things are directed towards me, when things happen, when there's a lot of things going, we're all going through stuff, you know what I mean? So like, as a, when it comes towards the opposite sex, and the ways I don't understand how they operate, how they work, I take that into consideration, you know what I mean? Being a man, I don't have that, trauma, the burden, of the world, like, being a target like that, you know what I mean? And I can't comprehend that. So I'm stunted. I'm stunted as an individual to kind of grasp that concept. And with that, me being stunted, I become a victim, you know what I mean? Oh, you're the enemy, you know what I mean? You're a narcissist. You're uh all these things, you know what I mean? I want to point the finger. I don't understand, And even like subconsciously, we all kind of subconsciously take an effect in this world, how we, since birth, Um and I think that does a number on you as you grow older. And saying all this, I'm blessed to be a man. I'm blessed to be a man in this one. I'm not saying that there's nothing, there's nothing wrong with being a woman. In fact, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's so, you create life. You create life on this earth, bro. We can't have life without women. You know what I mean? Um, and so I think, like, I don't know, I get it. I get it. I get it to an extent, I don't get it at the end of the day. I can't fully empathize. I can only sympathize to a level. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. I might be able to empathize with emotions, with just the sole base of emotions, but I can't empathize with you know, the world, the burden, you know what I mean? The reason. I can only sympathize and understand it from that level. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just mumbling jumbling in big words, but I kind of just wanted to talk about that. But yeah.